who's next? You are still not full. I think at this point it's going to be a pain in the butt, but do that. Come in here. I can probably move this for the other forwards, backwards. Figure out which way to go. That way to there. B starts collecting stuff. Oh, stupid boy. There we go. Get out again. Jump in that one. Turn the engine on and go forwards. Stick that under there. That's collecting. Back that up. So I'm still good enough for this end. I may have to move the belts to the other end, and that's a pain because you have to drive them at 3 miles an hour. And here comes the stuff. Boop. Okay, you. Let's go shopping. Well, not quite. What is the time? It's coming on 11 o'clock. Everything here says, yeah, coming on 11 o'clock. Go. So I'm going to drop these bales off over at the bales sell point. I think I still have one other contract that needs sold here. Or delivered here. But we seem to be hung up on 103. So I might get penalised for cutting the grass and taking the bales and delivering them and them not counting for much of anything. What is she making at 11 o'clock in the morning? Still. Or has Mrs. Osa woken up? I'd best not to question things. So yeah, I absolutely suck at reversing this type of trailer. However, weaving it through alleyways is so much easier than, say, the loading wagon. Okay. A little bit restricted on the desk at the moment. Doink. And 9. Boop. Boop. 9. Contract on the field, 88 finished, 78 transported. Okay. So we need to deliver bales, not loose, up here. That's interesting, because you can get away with delivering loose up here and it doesn't matter. I've also seen the start of a lot of content creators on YouTube are starting to do the stuff we would like to see in Farm Sim 25. Which, yeah. I think that there's a good smattering of we would like to see more realism, but toggleable realism. So, kind of like you have ploughing can be turned on and off, and rocks can be turned on and off, and weeds can be turned on and off. Sort of other features as well. So you could have inclement weather, yes or no. Pests, yes or no. Have pesticide that you need to spray to deal with those. plant diseases, yes or no, and just have all these sort of yes/no things that if you want, you can add to them. So part of the issue would be you can do things about pests, you can do things about weeds. You can't do anything about bad weather. So if you have a major rainstorm coming up to harvest time, your crop might be severely damaged and you lose 10% of your yield or something like that. It's not necessarily, it's not a fun thing, but it is a realism thing. It depends how deep you want to go into realism for. There's sort of other things of that nature. I'm not really, for something like a simulator, I'm generally not into the random event completely destroys everything that you've been working hard to do this year. That's usually a bad implementation of a thing. But, at the moment, everything we get, we control. If you want to ignore your weeds, you can. But if you turn weeds on and you ignore them, there's a penalty for doing that. But you can mitigate the bad with, more tasks will clean up the bad. There was something else I was thinking. Moisture. Actually including rainfall, and it's rained, you can't, at the moment, you can't harvest when it's raining. But how about you can't harvest for a couple of hours, have moisture content of the crop. It's just been raining for an hour and the crop's wet, so it's going to take a while to clean up, and if the temperature's warm enough, it will dry out faster. Have irrigation type of thing, where I don't know if I reset. Yes. If you're not getting enough rain, you may need to irrigate or lose yield on your crop. Have a reason to put pivots in a field and have the mechanism to put pivots in a field. That would, that sort of thing would be interesting, or putting drainage tiles in. So it's all stuff like that which would make it a little bit more realism. But you don't have to play with it if you want. I would also, from a construction point of view, I would love to be able to see, I've got a grass field here. I'm going to build an animal fence around the perimeter of this grass field, and this grass field is now capable of supporting animals. And cows and sheep can graze in it. And if I have a pasture set aside for my animals, then those animals don't need me to provide them with as much hay or silage or whatever. It would be kind of a the ability to actually have animals in places and just throw them out there. Then have the animal shed as something extra you can build, so you have the milking facilities, you have the shearing facilities. That type of thing is available, but it's in a shed which is separate from defining the pasture. It's kind of like we can drag and drop fences around fields today, or hedges around fields today. It would be nice to be able to define the area inside of that block that you draw as a pasture for your animals to do things. Why is that still not moving? Blocked by an object. That's weird. I'm not seeing any objects there, so I am now full. Let's see what the Renault is doing. The Renault is worker went home. Well, there you go. Right click the thing, turn on the eyeballs. We just came down here, so this is the next path it should be going up. And next waypoint, nearest waypoint, go. Okay, off he goes. Actually, turn that back to yellow eyeballs. Okay, he's working. He's done. Is that the last contract? Oh, what are we doing with contracts? So we have field 58 is all delivered, isn't processed. This is all delivered, all processed. No, 103. 103 is the one we were having problems with. I dropped some bales and they'll be done. Those two are done. Are they really done? 88 and 89. He's done. 88, we're still baling. 89 is complete and collected. So we can collect on 89 and stop the flashing. Okay. 89 is done. 88 is being collected. Everything is going well. Let's go look at... you're not full still. This is getting a little bit annoying. So see that? Okay, that should run now. I think it might have been failing because I didn't have the cart over the end and it just got full. Still collecting. Okay, you're done, but the field is not total. So we will go drive, we will extend the arms and we will turn the crop sensors back on and make sure crop sensors turn off. Okay, good. We'll race down the field. Fun thing about this one is it's not actually a very big working width, but even so it's big enough for this field, or it's big enough for this farm. I could get longer arms. That was a joke from somewhere. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The Haguenenons could evolve into anything they wanted to, so if they found that they couldn't reach the coffee spoon, they would evolve into something with far longer arms that was far less capable of consuming coffee, or words to that effect. Anyway, this field courseplay is also done. Turn that off, close that. And trundle around the field, doing the bits what it missed. I mean, technically I don't need to do these bits because they're kind of outside where we're going to harvest, because we forage and so the harvester is not capable of getting into the corners. Okay, it is 11 o'clock. What the heck is that running across the field? Oh, it's a bird. But yeah, I would really like to see the construction menu in Farming Simulator improved some more. I think they did some really good jobs. I know a lot of people say, oh, it needs an undo function. But they say that about City Skylines and a lot of games like that. And sometimes undo functions aren't as simple as you think they might be. Because how much do you undo? Do you undo everything since you went into... And it's... I mean, yes, we work around it. We'll save the game, we'll do landscaping, and if we screw it up, we'll reload the save. And all an undo function is the game is capable of doing that on your behalf. So, yeah, I don't know.
Hi.
Hi.
I said hi to the people.
Oh, you weren't saying that to me? Well, okay then.
Hi, people.
I won't say hi to you then.
Because you said it.
But anyway, yeah, it's sort of stuff like that. Personally, I would like to see the farm sim physics issues fixed. I'd like to see their DLC play with each other better. I mean, I'm saying that with precision farming. A lot of the stuff they added in with the premium edition, with the carrots and the beets and the parsnips, precision farming doesn't do anything for them or against them. And if I'm playing with precision farming, I kind of want all of my farm to be precision farmed, not everything except the carrots and the other things. So, you know, that's kind of an issue. Please take your time and, you know, make sure you integrate all the stuff you've provided. If you're adding new crops in a DLC, then make sure those crops work with the other DLCs that you've made. Now, obviously, if I don't load Premium Edition, then precision farming updates for the 3 new crops are neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. But if I do load Premium Edition, I would like those crops to work with what we have here. I mean, I understand, okay, you add those crops and they won't work with Maize Plus because Maize Plus isn't Giant's thing. It's a third-party mod. However, the Maize Plus people are working to get premium crops working with Maize Plus. I think specifically carrots are now an in-game crop rather than a mod crop. And so could we use Giant's carrots to do our
This is all
thing?
chair. Well,
Okay. Gonna get this emptied. Then I think I can just park this up here for now and we'll be done. And again, the thing's not working. Okay. That's unloading. Jump out of this and go turn the belt on again. And if I press B, nope, if I turn the engine on, press B, it works. I don't know what the deal is here. Somebody finished. That would be the big M.
I got it in second and you didn't even help me.
Okay, so you're empty. I'm going to park this over here by the washer
That isn't even fair, okay?
and turn that off.
Yeah, you should still help me.
And that is now full.
That's
Okay,
not
I'm not
full,
going to
it's
bother
not
going up
full,
to the
full
bale
thing.
sell point because it doesn't seem
No,
to
it's
be
not.
crediting my contracts with being
No, she won't.
completed.
But she's so lazy, she won't want to do anything for me and only bailing.
So, gonna take this load down to exports because I believe they're still offering the best price. We're already up to £206,000. I think 250 is all the debt repaid. That will be nice, and I think all the contracts we have, as soon as we claim those, will be good. Need to bring the bales up. We're not spraying, so the only jobs I've got left, take this back to the farm, get it reloading. I'm not sure if it's going to load successfully. Yeah. And then get that emptied. Get that refilled. It looks like the baler is why does something say square bale 100? Oh, that's the baling trailer. Oh, the baler's finished.
Mom said you shouldn't even eat it.
Okay, we got paid. So we're now getting paid for all the silage we deliver there. Nice. So I'll move the baler over to the last field. We'll bring the big M back, probably follow it with the bale trailer. So those will end up kind of close to the yard. Again with the hedge and the collision on the hedge. Of course I need to figure out where my bale trailer is. Now, the thing that might be causing... Okay, so here's a thought. If I put this here, it will not turn itself off. Because it's filling and the vehicle inspector is saying things are happening with the AGCO 1038. Which sometimes means, oh, I have to go back to it, that when the ramp is up this end, it's within range of that detection and it says I have a vehicle in range of me that has somebody in it doing a thing. And the problem is now is the ramp is too far into the bunker and can't see the fent, and so it's just saying there's nothing in range, I need to turn myself off. And I'm not driving these around at 3 miles an hour, I can walk quicker. So excuse the unrealism, but walk over here, turn around, and put that down there. Boink. Okay, now turn the engine on, back it up. Stick that under there, like that. Leave it on, get out, get in that, and turn the engine on, turn that on, and run round to there, And hopefully they haven't turned off already. And this might put me in range of that. Or it might not. Yep, there it goes. Now, the ramp stopped working at the bottom, so let's run over here and turn that on, turn it on, and wait till it gets feeding the vent. And now go away, because that was working fine up until just now. Okay, I get this out of this field. I'm going to park it in front of the Axion. And it stopped again. I'm getting annoyed. Clear that. Drive this over here. We'll go back to the Big M. We'll copy the course into this one again. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're kind of close to where I wanted to end the game day off. So, no other way. Back to life. Copy that. Paste it there. First waypoint. Go. He will go do his funky thing. Do the funky chicken. He's off. And we can now clear that course. Close that. Clear that course. Jump into the Axion. Turn that on and follow. I just did. Turn that on, follow. And we drive this back to the yard. And the Axion should follow us, and I shouldn't get tied up in any hedges or fun obstacles like that. This thing's quick. Okay, 800's still going. That's good. We didn't do this field, we did the field on the other side.